So we've been getting this question a lot. What is our story? We are getting the same question. Instagram, where else? Facebook, YouTube, especially here on TikTok. So what is our story?
Well, one day I logged into Yahoo Messenger.
That was like a really fast forward, but sure, let's go with that.
Oh, you want to talk about the backstory before that? Before we met?
Well, I guess we could start with, how about this? You guys leave your question on the comment section and then we will individually answer them as we go. But he already said it. We met on Yahoo Messenger. This was back in 2005. Yes, 2005. I actually just graduated college, and if we're not gonna give it away, long story short, here I am in California with 4 boys with this guy. And when I got here in California, the first thing that I heard from, of all people, from one of his friends is, what was that again? What was the question? Am I a mail order bride?
Who was that?
What's his name? I can't remember his name. But this was literally like when I got here, maybe on my first week.
Yeah.
And there's some other things about the green card situation too. But yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a journey actually.
Yeah, it's
A lot of
really
twists and turns.
Yeah, it's a really long story, but if you guys leave a comment, like ask a question and then we will individually answer them. And we will go from there.
Sounds good.
Happy weekend. We'll see you guys later. Okay, so we have our very first question that we're going to be addressing.
You want me to read it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Kenny says, I am on this...
What do you mean, Kenny?
Huh? Oh, Denny. Sorry.
You need your glasses.
Yeah. Denny, sorry about that. No
Denny,
offense.
sorry.
Denny says, I am on the same path. What is the best way to deal with the K1 visa?
Well, that would be him that will be able to, who will be able to answer that question, because he's the one who pretty much took care of everything. Go
It's
ahead.
been a long time, but from what I remember, I basically just filled out the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
I read every single thing probably 1,000 times just to make sure I did it right. But yeah, I processed the paperwork myself. A lot of people do, they hire an attorney, which is probably a good idea if you do that. I like to know the process of things, and I figured I could do it, and obviously it worked.
You did it.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was a little bit stressful because you don't want to make a mistake, you know. But all in all, patience is the key. You have to have patience and just have faith, and then believe that your woman is going to be with you. You got to visualize it.
I thought you were gonna say, make sure that the woman that you're helping with the whole process is the one.
Yeah, that too.
Well, obviously you're not gonna start working on something, K1 visa wise, if you didn't feel in your spirit and in your heart that that woman is the one that's for you.
Right.
So, did we answer the question, what is the best way to deal with the K1 visa? Yeah, I guess the 2 options, just like what Greg was saying. You could either hire an attorney to take care of the whole thing, or you do it yourself. But then with us, it was Greg who pretty much took care of everything, did all the research, and luckily we got it done right.
Yeah, actually, what I would recommend too is document your communications with each other. Also, if you go to the Philippines, document your pictures together. And then what I did is I kept all the emails that we were corresponding back and forth. Actually, when Jenny walked in for her interview, she had this fat book.
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's for
Oh,
a
yeah.
different.
That's a different time. Sorry, I'm like saying too much information.
No, no, no. I guess I can only guess the process is kind of like similar
Mhm.
in comparison to how it was like almost 20 years ago. But yeah, just do your research because there might be some changes, maybe a lot different from what we went through. But when it comes to the fiance visa, K1 visa is fiance visa. When it
Yes.
comes to that particular visa, yeah, I mean, you never really know if there's been a lot of changes since then.
As far as I heard, is that it takes longer now than it did before.
Yeah, we've heard that too. Like it's a lot
It used to be
stricter.
3 years to. Well,
To
that's
process.
that's the next. I don't want to get into that because that's like the next. That's something else.
That's when you
Like that's like
when she
citizenship.
comes, yeah, when she comes here. Yeah, that's a different, because right now Denny, not Kenny. Denny is just asking about the K1 visa. But if you do have further questions about the fiance visa, you can still leave your question here on this video, or just ask around. Maybe ask the couples who processed that K1 visa just recently.
Yeah, recently.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing.
Mhm. Well, good luck, and we are happy for you guys.
Hopefully, it all works out.
Congratulations in advance. We'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Here's another question from Nick. You said, how long did it take you to come to?
To USA,
To USA.
and money.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
I
like
guess,
how much?
Yeah,
how much did it cost?
So how long?
Well, it took you about a day to get here. My flight.
It's so corny. Sorry, Nick.
I know what you meant though, Nick.
See, it's
Yeah.
not Nick, it's Mick.
Oh, Mick.
Yes.
Okay.
The other guy you named Kenny when he's Denny.
Sorry,
you need
guys.
drink more coffee.
All right.
It's been a long day with 4 boys.
From
you
what
guys.
from what I remember, it took from the time that the paperwork was actually filed, because we didn't file it immediately because I wanted to make sure that we were
that
going
I'm
to
the
work
right
out.
one.
Yeah.
That I'm the right one. Okay.
Yeah. So
Sure.
yeah, we had to.
Give in.
Yeah, I had to make sure, but I was pretty sure. I was like 99% sure.
I guess it's important to make sure that whoever you're gonna be filing the paperwork for is the one.
Yeah, and I would recommend actually physically meeting each other in person.
Well, it's not gonna work. I can only imagine
Do you have
that
to
it's
these
the
days?
same.
Like, is that the same?
Yeah, guys, can you actually comment on the comment section? Is it the same thing as how it was back then with us? Because you will have to meet up in person and take a lot of pictures just so there's some type of proof that you actually saw each other in person, not just online.
Yeah, but what I remember, it's been a while, but what I remember is it took about 6 months total, or was it 3 months? It was really fast actually. Once I like got the paperwork all in.
I guess that's like one of the things that we consider that we are blessed when it comes to that aspect, because we are hearing a lot of stories from from my co-Filipinas and their AFAM boyfriends that it's taking them a long time to process their paperwork, because with us it was pretty fast.
And I wonder if they still have to go to Manila, because before you had to go to Manila to the consulate. Is there one down? Well,
there's also one that I had to go to Cebu City. It was like some type of.
Oh, that's right.
Like
you had to go like
a
to
meeting.
2 different islands.
I can't remember what it's called. To my co-Filipinas.
Oh, that's the one where they were giving you all those like nightmare scenarios. Huh?
Yeah, like there's like a group of Filipina women, obviously, because this was in the Philippines. So we are in this room and we were shown like this TV news, whatever, like some Filipina got unalived, if that's the word, because I can't say it. The social media
Right.
will filter it. Like they were, unfortunately, that those things actually do happen. But
Yeah.
I thought it was kind of like almost funny, but all at the same time, I guess they have
Were
to
you
do
worried?
that.
Were you worried though, a little bit?
No, like honestly, I wasn't. I felt like I shouldn't be seeing this thing because I really felt in my heart that you are a good person. Are you?
So did I? Did I turn out to be nice or?
Yeah, he really is. Like it's like one of those things that I really consider that is such a blessing because for all I know he could be like a psycho. Diba? But going back to how long did it take?
It seems like it was pretty fast. For us, it was. I know
Yeah.
it was between 3 and 6 months because I remember when I actually filed the paperwork, it was surprisingly fast at that time.
Let's just put it
But
this
that
way.
was back in 2000.
We met
Six.
on what was that? Like end of March 2005.
No,
No,
2006. 2006 is when the second time, because the first time we met. Yeah, we met online in April of 2005.
We're getting all
Okay.
this.
We met online in April 2005, and then I went to see you in November, December of that same year,
Yeah.
2005.
Everything pretty much happened so fast. But let's focus on the question.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give an idea to Mick, like how long it took for me to come here to the US. So we met
And then we'll talk about the money too.
April 2005, and then by the time October 2006, I'm already here in the US. So we should have looked into like
Look
our
at the-
timeline of how many
I still have the
months.
paperwork,
It's all right.
Yeah.
They'll get the idea.
but
'cause-
I didn't file the paperwork completely until I think the second time that I met you,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And which was like, wasn't it around? It was the beginning of 2006.
June. Yeah, it was like June 2006 when.
Was it?
Yeah,
Hmm.
because the first time that he visited me to the Philippines was
Seemed like it was
November
earlier than that.
November 2005, and then the second time that you visited me in the Philippines is June 2006. Oh my gosh, July, August, September. So like,
So, like,
yeah.
see, that was like
Okay,
4 months.
Mick. So like to answer with all this brainstorming that we're doing, pretty much like 3 months were
It was really
like
fast
4
for us.
months.
It was
Yeah.
a blessing. We were like, what? That was
Yeah.
quick.
It's actually pretty cool. But then when I got here, well, this is a different story. It will be like a different story with how it was when I first got here.
Yeah, I think because of the way everything went with.
Well,
The
the
process, yeah.
the culture shock and everything.
I was talking about the process of like when you went to your interview and everything worked out. It was a success.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
You walked in there like the boss lady.
Well, I stayed at hotel.
Like you are here at the house, the boss lady.
I stayed at a hotel, like literally right in
Yeah.
front of the embassy where I had my interview.
It was right across the street.
We can tell a story about like how that whole interview went because there were a lot of things that happened that day, but that's for a different topic. But thank you.
Well, we
Nick.
didn't address the cost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So the cost at that time, it was less than $1,000
Yeah.
for everything. I think it's like more than, I don't know what it is now.
Well,
but
we heard that it's a lot more
it's like double.
these days.
Yeah, more than 1,000.
I don't know. Just like what we told Denny on the other video. You ask the couples who are just going through the process or literally just got here in the U.S.
Oh,
like, when it
another thing
comes
that you have to make sure is that you can prove that you can financially support your fiance.
Your woman.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show. Like I had to show bank statements.
I
I had
think
to
that's
prove.
a given now.
Yeah, I had to prove it that because you can't just be in love,
Yeah.
and that's not how it works.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a different story when two people are like from different countries.
Yeah, I think the United States doesn't want to feel they don't want to be the ones that are obligated to take care of you.
Yeah, so
I think that's more what it's about. They
Yeah.
want the husband to take care of the wife, and not the wife comes here and then all of a sudden
be
this
like a
government
burden
supported.
of
Yeah.
the government. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully we answered your question, Mick.
So get ready.
Well, it seems like you're asking because maybe you're also going through a fiance visa kind of thing. But whatever, I mean, there's like different kinds of visa, like spousal visa.
Yeah,
and
the
all that
fiance
stuff.
visa is the fastest.
Yeah, that's what we heard too. I mean, we are like the perfect example of that whole aspect that
Yeah.
it really is the fastest way to come here. Because I've met some Filipinas, they got married in the Philippines and it took them longer to get here. But we're running out of time. Thank you, Mick, for leaving a question.
All right, we'll see you on the next video.
Just like the voice.
Yeah.
Bye. Okay, here's one from Kim. Military. Okay, if you're military, then I'm a nurse.
Yeah,
I don't know.
And we're neither.
Yeah. Mm-mm. I don't know why. Like when people see like a Filipina and a femme couple, that's pretty much like the immediate perception that the guy must be a military and then the Filipina must be a nurse.
Right.
And especially with your, I don't know what
Yeah,
it is with his
I look
haircut.
like I guess I have that police officer military guy look.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that all the time. People ask me if I'm in the military. They're like, military? Hey,
Yeah.
no.
And then, oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a nurse.
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe because he has this stern look on your face.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I have to tell him, like when we're doing a skit, like I would tell him, "Hey, are you supposed to be
Yeah,
smiling
I
or
have
what?"
that unapproachable face.
Mm.
Maybe I
So-
should have been a cop.
So
Maybe.
if you were a girl, you would have like the resting B face.
Yeah.
So
I have
no.
the resting A face.
So no, Kim, he's not part of the military. Although your grandfather was.
My grandfather did serve in World War II. Yes. Thank you for your service,
Yes, you guys, the military people, thank you for your service. And Kim, I hope we answered. It wasn't really a question, but I
Right.
can only guess. We can only guess that that's what you were trying to say. But thank you for leaving a comment. And yes, I'm not a nurse. We'll see you guys later.
Take care.
Okay, go.
Yeah, so
You wanna read the-
Daniel. Dan.
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 Hi,
Dan,
Dan.
I see you on Instagram.
Yeah, all the
Yeah.
time, everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, we see
Yeah.
we see your silly videos.
Yeah, funny videos. And thank you for the love and support. My goodness.
Yeah.
We remember you way back when. So he has a question.
So Dan says, who's your guy's inspiration here on TikTok? Do you want to start or?
TikTok. Well, the real reason why we came here on TikTok, I mean, I created the TikTok account.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Remember? I was like, not.
It was like one of those pandemic situations. I don't want to like tell the whole
It
story
was more
here.
like post-pandemic. It's like after.
Yeah, because I had to resign from my job, and I really loved that job. And then the kids transitioned to distance learning. You know, the kids had to stop going to an actual school, and you know, the whole world pretty much had to transition online. And I just couldn't imagine putting Greg through the process of like, you know, assisting the kids, because especially at that time our third boy was only in TK.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, our
Yeah.
fourth boy wasn't
Third.
at school yet.
Right.
So, like when the online teachers would say things like, "Oh, they will eventually learn." It's not that easy because the kids were really used to having like an actual interaction with the other
Yeah.
kids, and then all of a sudden they're gonna shift to like Zoom meetings, like these little kids.
Yeah, it was tough, especially for our oldest.
Yeah.
He had a tough time.
So, anyways, inspiration on TikTok. It's more like It's more like I've seen some Filipina and American couples on Facebook, on YouTube, and also on Instagram. Also here on TikTok, obviously. So if you're asking if we can name like a particular inspiration why we ended up doing a TikTok, not really. It's more like I figured if they can do it, we should be able to do it. That kind of thing. But then when I opened the TikTok account, that's when I realized, and I'm sure a lot of couples out there who are in the same situation, Filipina and Afam couples, I'm sure you guys are all thinking, like I'm sure you're also inspired with couples like us, and we really appreciate your love and support and your kind words. I actually see your comments that
Actually, that inspires us.
yeah, exactly.
Is
when
the positive feedback.
yeah, like when you guys say that, hey, I share this to my Filipina wife, we're gonna start doing what you guys are doing because it seems like you guys are having fun. We were actually we're still in that process of like really trying to understand more when it comes to posting contents, something that will actually deliver that whole niche that we started here on TikTok, on different social media platforms. So
actually, you inspire me.
He didn't want to do it. Like when I enrolled him first to like doing those Tagalog dubbing.
Ugh. Yeah.
It was like whatever, but then
I was like, why are we doing this again?
Yeah, but when we actually did that,
what is it? Where is this leading? I didn't understand the whole process.
When we did that one, hi B.
That was the first. Was that the first one? It was.
Yeah, it was.
I remember there was another one.
My goodness, we had a ball. Like we were laughing so hard. I think we did like 2 takes of that one. That's when we saw like the joy of actually doing couple, like a couple TikTok videos.
Yeah.
Because it was like a lot of fun. Hi B.
Yeah,
I want you to meet.
Right.
I'm here. I'm hung out. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really fun. And then we transitioned into
You want you to me or something
I
like
want you to me.
I'm
here.
here.
I'm hung out. That one.
Yeah.
Comment down below if you remember that.
I love you, B. Come into me now.
Yeah, that one. And then the most recent one that we thought was so hilarious, that the Family Feud one. What was the question? Come on.
Oh,
Steve Harvey. What was something that your ex-girlfriend is better than your wife? That one. Oh my goodness, we had so much fun doing that.
Yeah, you're like,
because we did 2 versions of that one. The first one was when he like froze like this.
I think we did 3. Was it 3?
No, 2.
Okay.
And then the second version, and both of them actually went viral. So the second one that we did was when I was using the shovel to like cover the phone as if I'm in the backyard.
Is this what I'm being, buried?
Yeah, but it's the phone, obviously. We were like
I'm
dying. We were like dying laughing in the backyard. We were like,
oh, then the play fighting one.
oh yes. Like,
yeah.
And then you flew too soon.
Yeah.
I mean, that one we did a lot of takes, but it was so much fun. Like I got really sweaty, and he has to do like a perfect timing of when the sound, like the that
Yeah.
sound takes place. It was really fun. There's a lot of videos that we can tell you guys how much fun we've had doing those skits.
But it's definitely not easy, guys. It's,
Yeah, because it's a family effort. Like, say for example, if it's like if it needs like a back and forth lip syncing, so obviously we have to study the words, the timing, and then the facial expressions, and then we before anything else we have to make sure that the kids are good. You know, obviously they're fed and everything. They have their gadgets and they're not, you know, basically they're comfortable. They have their water bottles, their snacks, because we really do our best to do as little takes whenever we film a skit, because with everything that you see here on clingcatch, it really is a family effort. Like, everyone has to work together to make a skit work out.
Yeah, do you guys think that we've gotten better over the
Yes.
time, or have we gotten worse? Or what's your comment?
Yeah, please.
like-
We are open to constructive criticisms. Leave a comment if you know, if there's something that we need to improve when it comes to, you know, clingcatch posting videos.
Or maybe some, I don't want to say like ideas, but
Ideas, sure. I mean, that's the thing. There's like a ton of great ideas, but if it's not
relatable.
yeah, if it's not relatable to the niche of clingcatch, I mean, we're open for everything. We can always like look at it and maybe we can do like a twist, make it into like a marriage humor.
But we
or like
can't
a
promise
family.
you anything.
Yeah,
But
definitely.
we'll definitely take a look at everything.
Yeah, we will consider everything and we will accept those constructive criticisms. But so far, you guys have been really nice. I would say though that Facebook was kind of hard on clingcatch a little bit recently, because this month is Pride Month and I did like an interview in connection to that, and I got, I don't know, I don't want to say it like in this life we really have to just practice the concept of respecting everybody's decisions in life, and you know, just love each other.
Yeah.
Nobody's hurting anybody. Let them be.
Judge yourself. Let
Yeah.
other people judge themselves.
Yeah. Considering that we all live in the same world.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Can't we all just get along?
Yeah. Kindness
Alright.
is free.
Definitely.
Yeah. What is this? This noise.
We're
Alright.
running out of time again.
Okay.
All right, Dan.
Thank you,
We'll see
Dan,
you
for
around.
leaving this question. We'll see you guys
See you on
later.
the next video.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Yeah, we'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
Bye.